Hello, my name's Philippa Thacker. I work in the Commodities Department in Twinings, and I'm here to talk to you today about Twinings' new range of green teas which are available now. Firstly, what is green tea? We get a lot of questions about green tea. Some people think that it comes from a green tea plant. Others think that it's maybe not quite tea at all. Green tea comes from the same plant, so Camellia sinensis, which is the tea plant, the same as black tea does. It's just processed in a slightly different way from black tea. It's grown mainly in China, which is where it originated. In fact, China produces about 80% of the world's green tea. And there are other countries that produce it too, mainly in the Far East, but also you can find a little bit in South India, in Assam, even in South America. So there's all sorts of places which are producing green tea, but China is really where the expertise in producing green tea lies. So how do you produce green tea, and why is it so different from black tea? Well, green tea probably was the original tea which was imported into the UK in times gone by, and probably the first tea that Twinings ever imported. It's processed in a slightly different way in that it is not allowed to oxidise, so it's the oxidation process in black tea which involves the colour change from green leaf to a brown leaf, but in green tea that doesn't happen. And the reason that doesn't happen is because the leaf has to be gently heated first. And this can happen in a couple of different ways. The most traditional way of doing this is to gently heat the tea, usually in a large wok. And it involves quite a lot of skill. The processor will gently move the leaves around in the wok, keep them moving so they don't burn, and the effect that this has is to kill things known as the enzymes in the leaf, which then prepare the leaf for going on to be rolled and the finished process. The enzymes in the leaf are the things that react with the oxygen in the air to oxidate the leaf, and which involve the colour change and the chemical change in black tea. The other way of doing this is to gently heat the leaf by steaming, and this method is preferred in Japan. So the tea is passed through a cylinder with high pressured steam blasting through it only for a matter of seconds, and this has a similar effect, but it just means that the overall taste profile is slightly different. And this is what we refer to as steamed green tea, and what the Japanese refer to as sencha or other manufacture. So the teas that I'm going to talk to you today about are our new range. There are 2 pure green teas, 1 jasmine and 3 flavours.